The world of handheld gaming has always been fascinating, unpredictable, and constantly evolving. From the early days of bulky devices that were limited in both graphics and gameplay, to sleek modern consoles that rival the performance of home gaming systems, each generation has given us something new to dream about. But in recent years, many players have wondered if innovation in handheld gaming had reached a plateau. Smartphones began to dominate casual gaming, while dedicated handhelds like the Nintendo Switch carved their niche without truly competing with high-end PC or console experiences. And just when many thought the future of handhelds would simply mean minor upgrades, ASUS stunned the industry by announcing and delivering the ROG Ally series. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. The first ROG Ally made waves, but it is the second generation, the ASUS ROG Ally 2, that has truly shaken the foundation of the gaming world. This device is not just another upgrade. It is being called the handheld that changes everything so far, and for good reason. At its core, the ASUS ROG Ally 2 represents a new philosophy in handheld gaming, where most companies have either focused on portability at the expense of power, or raw performance at the expense of mobility. ASUS has found a way to strike a near-perfect balance. The ROG Ally 2 has been built with cutting-edge hardware, incredible optimization, and a design that feels both premium and practical. It is not simply a mini PC crammed into a handheld frame. It is an experience designed to bring true PC gaming anywhere, anytime. And this difference is what sets it apart from competitors. When the first ROG Ally launched, it was met with excitement, but also skepticism. Some believed it was too ambitious, while others doubted its ability to sustain high performance without issues like overheating, battery drain, or software instability. Those concerns were valid, as innovation often comes with risks. Yet the ROG Ally 2 has directly addressed those criticisms and refined the formula. Now, gamers are not just curious. They are convinced that this device represents the real future of handheld gaming. What makes the ROG Ally 2 so special is not just the impressive specifications on paper, but the way ASUS has managed to optimize every aspect of the device for real-world use. Gamers know that specs don't always tell the full story. What matters most is whether a device can deliver smooth performance across a wide range of demanding titles while maintaining comfort, reliability, and longevity. The ROG Ally 2 achieves this with an upgraded processor, improved cooling system, and battery enhancements that extend play sessions without constant worry about charging. Every single design choice feels intentional, as though ASUS studied the pain points of existing handhelds and decided to solve them all in one go. To appreciate why the ROG Ally 2 is changing everything, it's worth stepping back and looking at the bigger picture of handheld gaming history. Devices like the Game Boy, PlayStation Portable, and Nintendo Switch each had their moments of dominance, but they were designed primarily for exclusive ecosystems. You could play certain games on them, but they never gave you the entire freedom of PC gaming. That gap left players yearning for something more, something that could bring their Steam libraries, Game Pass collections, and high-end PC experiences into their hands. The Steam Deck attempted to fill that role, and while it was groundbreaking, it still felt like a compromise in many ways. The ROG Ally 2 takes that ambition and elevates it to an entirely new level. What ASUS has created is more than just a gaming handheld. It's a symbol of convergence. It merges the raw flexibility of PC gaming with the accessibility of a console-like device. This is why many gamers describe the Ally 2 not just as a product, but as a glimpse of the future. For years, there has been a debate about whether handheld gaming could ever truly rival traditional consoles or desktops. Ally 2 demonstrates that the answer is yes. It doesn't try to replace every gaming device, but it redefines what handheld gaming is supposed to mean. The excitement around the Ally 2 also comes from its ability to scale to different types of gamers. Hardcore PC players love that it offers near-desktop performance in a handheld form, while casual players appreciate the simplicity of its interface and portability. ASUS has somehow designed a device that feels equally welcoming to both audiences, which is no small feat usually. Products either cater heavily to one group or the other, but the Ally 2 sits right in the middle, creating a bridge that makes handheld gaming feel universal. But perhaps the most impressive thing about the Ally 2 is the way it inspires imagination. Gamers are not just impressed by what it can do now. They are excited about the possibilities it opens up for the future. Developers are already thinking differently about handheld optimization because of devices like this. Game streaming, emulation, cross-platform compatibility, and performance scaling all look brighter with hardware like the Ally 2 pushing boundaries. The fact that you can run demanding AAA games at respectable settings while sitting on a train, relaxing in bed, or traveling across the world feels like something futuristic, yet it is here today. In addition, the Ally 2 has redefined expectations about what a handheld device should look and feel like. It's sleek, comfortable, and ergonomically designed for long play sessions. The display is vibrant and responsive, offering refresh rates and resolutions that were once thought impossible for handhelds. These design details matter because they transform the gaming experience from something you tolerate into something you genuinely enjoy. Gamers can now lose themselves in their favorite worlds without distraction, without compromise, and without the constant reminder that they are playing on a smaller device. Another key factor in the Ally 2's success is how it integrates into the broader gaming ecosystem. With support for Xbox Game Pass, Steam, Epic Games Store, and countless other platforms, it gives players freedom of choice. You are not locked into a walled garden. You are free to explore gaming in its widest form. This freedom is part of what makes it revolutionary. The idea that you could carry one device that unlocks nearly the entire universe of PC gaming is something that gamers of previous generations could only dream about. All of this comes together to create a device that is not just talked about, but celebrated. The buzz surrounding the Ally 2 is unlike anything we've seen in handheld gaming in a long time. Forums, social media platforms, and gaming communities are filled with discussions, reviews, and gameplay clips showcasing what the device can achieve. There's a sense of excitement that handheld gaming is no longer a secondary way to play. It has become a legitimate, primary platform in its own right. And Ally 2 is leading that movement. Of course, every device has its challenges, and the Ally 2 is not perfect. But what makes it different is how small those imperfections feel compared to the massive leap forward it represents. Players are willing to overlook minor drawbacks because the overall package is so compelling. That kind of goodwill is rare in gaming hardware, where expectations are sky-high and criticisms are often harsh. The Ally 2 has managed to win hearts not by being